Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set and on the hill, Seth Lugo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Victor Robles leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Let's go, Seth.
And ball 1. Just off the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Julio Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a foul ball.
Finish him.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Now one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses, and it's 2-2. That's down and in.
Full count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First
one.
pitch just misses. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here in Kansas City, pitching in our game today, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting third, the first
Vinny
baseman,
Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Pasquantino.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh,
Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
1-2.
To second, and he's
Right there
out.
on the tag. Out.
Right side, Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off for the
Second
Mariners,
inning
the
set to
designated
go.
hitter,
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Haniger measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Lugo back to work. Just missed.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Stays alive. In the air, right side. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, the third baseman.
The batter now,
7,
Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 2 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Perez.
Let's go, Salvador. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Foul ball there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Michael Massey, the next to hit. This one in the air, right field. Robles in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, MJ Melendez. Check swing, called strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That one out to right. Robles on his way over, squeezes it, and that ends the inning. So one left for Kansas City, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
What's good pitch there.
2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Witt over to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Bruins, the right fielder, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Out to short. Whips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball.
Finish him.
And they'll do it again. Two outs.
One, two.
And that's in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. He swings and fouls one off.
Finish him.
And that's outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
Come on, punch him out.
Man on second, two down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there
Now
anyhow.
batter, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First and second, two outs. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on, two outs. That misses the zone. It's a ball and two strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Mariners leave a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the
Leading up
third.
for the
And now
Royals,
Michael
the third baseman,
Garcia.
Michael Garcia.
Ball
No.
one there. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Kyle Isbell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the lineup flips over. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a little bit low. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Breaking ball inside. And the count's full. Bobby Witt Jr. on deck for the Royals. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez on the move. And that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Volunteers, the designated hitter, Mitch
Haniger up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
In the air, center field, Isbell. As this one sized up, corrals it. And there's 2 away.
now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Flied to right his first time. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and that is that. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom four, and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Robles hauls it in, and there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike one.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Michael Massey. Now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. Going 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run. The Royals get one back on this solo homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started, and here is Jorge Polanco.
7, Jorge Polanco.
Lugo back to work. And that is out of play. 0-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 so far. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Moore, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Robles in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Kansas City, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and they don't get the out. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Renfroe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it remains 2-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now batting.
First and second, no outs. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Renfroe around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners on the corners, no outs. Tap foul at the plate. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Jonathan India at the plate. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire getting loose out there. Bizzardo also getting ready. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Royals 3 and the Mariners 2. Top 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that may end up being an
Now
at-bat
batting.
we go back
Catcher,
to later
Cal
on when this game is over.
Raleigh.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So digging in, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Down and away for ball one. Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Arce, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Harvey also throwing. With the tying run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Luke Raley. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gabe Spire.
Now pitching
Gets an
for the
opportunity to
Mariners.
square off against his former team,
Number
so I
55.
wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So digging in,
Leading
Vinny
up for the
Pasquantino.
Royals, the first baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough
Vinny
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed
Pasquantino.
pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Foul ball.
Well, these Royals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be
The
pretty
catcher,
fun as an
number
outfielder. Got to
13.
put it into his
Salvador.
highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Next
No,
pitch
that's
is outside. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Michael Massey.
Ball.
Off the mark there. And that is
1-0.
ball one. Perez over at second, one down. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man at second. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that skips in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base
number
open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's way high. The count now 2-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. Got him! And 2 away now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Mitch Haniger. On the corner for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering upstairs. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled hard the other way. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Royals,
turn things over to the righty, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the shortstop at the play, J.P. Crawford.
Come on, KC.
And a foul ball.
Let's go, Royals. Come on, Royals. You can do it.
That one in triple digits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Finish him.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit
the
him.
third baseman, number
Jorge
7,
Polanco
Jorge
will hit next.
Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 3-3.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Man at second. And he swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And that one way outside. Going to count 1-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And it remains 2-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That should get the dugout going, and they take the lead. It's 6-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Lucas Erceg out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
righty
Royals,
reliever out of the pen, Chris Stratton.
35.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Out. Rodriguez out on the play.
The batter, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 down, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Santos.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 48, Gregory Santos.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
The third baseman.
The Royals
Michael
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Snyder preparing to come on if needed. Bizzardo getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Towards first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late
center
stages
fielder,
of the
number
game.
28,
It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. That one's in there. Strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Mariners leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there.
6.
At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. And a breaking ball misses outside. Chopped left side. Crawford on to first.
That's an out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Royals, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. Stratton, a 6'2 righty, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Stratton back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one fouled off. Out to short, finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. 0 for 3 in this one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And it's even up. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitch.
Yeah, the batter now,
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fouled off down the right side. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Renfroe in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. First and third, 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Arozarena, the runner at third. Raley over at first with 1 away. Missed
Ball.
inside with the curve. Into center. Isbell coming on. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 6, Royals 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Snyder.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 outs, base is empty. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now that's smacked to right center. Robles makes the catch, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 6, Royals 3.
Now pitching for the
We're
Royals.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
At the plate,
Leading off for the
Dylan
Mariners,
Moore.
the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Right fielder, Victor Robles.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Sam Long, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Serpa warming up as well. Inside, and it's 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
In the air, left side. Melendez under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Volunteers.
Two down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Pickoff throw. Rodriguez back in on a dive. Two outs. That one down the line and foul ball.
Ball outside.
On the ground to third, Garcia. And that's the third out. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 6, Royals 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Massey leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 3.
Renfroe.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
He's 2 outs away. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. That one almost got him.
1-0.
Ground ball right side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. And a 1-1. And downstairs. Massey leads off first with 1 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Last chance for the Royals. And now, Michael Garcia. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.